Good morning. Day 2. It's about 7 a.m. Figure out how to make some coffee in this thing, and it is cold in here. Alright, that was a challenge. The coffee is brewing. We'll be okay. Let me give you guys a rough idea of what's going to happen today. And I mean rough idea because I don't really know for sure. Sorry. It's like 7:15 and we're getting some things ready. We're going to try to get some pictures and videos and clips, show you guys around the Jeep. And then Vaughn's got qualifying this morning, so he'll go out and qualify, which means we'll find out like what position he'll start the race in. So I don't really know how they do qualifying here. I come from a world of like road racing where you do a bunch of laps and it's like 20-minute sessions. Well, their race is gonna be like 6 hours for 2 laps. So I don't know how they're gonna do qualifying. If they have like a certain section that they're gonna qualify in, or are they, it's like a 4-hour window I think for qualifying. So maybe they're running like a full lap. I don't really know. I know very little about off-road racing stuff, to be honest. So this is going to be a learning experience for us and for you guys. So I hope that you guys enjoy the journey through this as well. But again, we'll show you all that stuff. We'll hang out with Vaughn. And then the other thing that we're going to do while we're here is make this relevant to Tactical Baby Gear having sponsored this race Jeep. And why in the world are we doing anything with racing? And a lot of it's just to support TheManSpot, and we'll shoot a documentary while we're here on why he's doing it, and a lot of it is for his family and some other things. So there's a lot more to it than just like, hey, let's just race a cool Jeep. So anyways, we'll do a documentary that will turn into a really cool video, hopefully. But I want to take you guys along and kind of show you some of the behind the scenes and hang out, have a good time. So that's what we're doing today. All right. Let's go find Vaughn. See what these guys are up to. If they're up and at 'em yet. You guys want to see Jeep? You see it? I'll show you guys around the Jeep in a minute. Also, it is really, really cold out there. Oh my gosh. I need a jacket before I go out there again. Hi, Mark.
Morning.
Okay, so right now everybody's getting ready. We're gonna take the Jeep, get it to tech. So Vaughn's getting race suit together, helmets together. Mark, if you guys don't know Mark, Lackluster Media, who films and edits all the TheManSpot videos, he's gonna be the co-driver. He's gonna be helping him navigate and do all that kind of stuff. So helmets, suits, they're gonna take the Jeep to tech, get everything inspected, get signed off on, and then it's time to qualify. So that's the update. Travis is getting a bunch of shots, beauty shots of the Jeep right now to use for the documentary and to show you guys more details. So while we're doing tech, why don't I show you guys the Jeep?
Safety inspection. So what a lot of people don't know when it comes to the off-road community is there's a lot of checks and balances put in place to make sure everybody is safe. So when it comes to the vehicle, they make sure it has a 5-point harness seatbelt. They make sure your roll cage is all together, that you have rear lights that flash in case you're going through the dust, that people spot you. Make sure your headlights are up and working, your radios, side mirrors, navigation. I believe they also check to make sure with our different class of racing that we have these fresh air that kind of just breathes into your helmet, and also that your radio is working as well as your brakes. So they kind of check everything to make sure your car is in compliance with their safety inspections. And that's just the vehicle. And then after the vehicle, they check the actual person, make sure you have your flame-resistant race suit, you have a up-to-date safety helmet, you also have a neck brace that goes with you, gloves, boots. So they make sure everybody is safe when they're driving. They have the proper equipment, which is also expensive, I might add, as well as your vehicle. So we're just waiting right now to get cleared, and then we're gonna go pre-run.
Okay, tech inspection went pretty well. There's a couple little things that we've got to tweak. Now the Jeep is on the scale, so they're going to measure it for weight, make sure that it's at the appropriate weight. It's not underweight to give an advantage. It's got to be, I don't know exactly what the spec is, but anyway, so there's that part of the tech inspection as well. They got to make sure that it's at the appropriate weight. And then we can start getting ready to go racing. Vaughn, what'd they say at tech?
So at tech, we failed a couple different safety inspections. So our seat belts were recreational. So what that means is these were made in 2013. So we're putting in some new seat belts right now that we got to get up to date. And then we have to get reflective tape on the back. We have to get identification stickers put on the front and the back, and that's our number, 4501. So that way they can identify us in every angle when we're driving by a pit. And then we also have to get plugs for some of the holes that we have in the floor here. We got to get those plugged up. We also got to get reflective lights in the back. So it'll be interesting to see if we can get all this done before race time. But hey, that's part of the rush of racing. You never know what is or isn't going to work when you're pre-running and what breaks. So it's just overcoming one obstacle at a time. So once we get this done, I think we'll be in good shape.
It's still amazing to me the scale in which this event is. I've done a lot of racing and been to a lot of events and a lot of tracks, but this is on another level, you guys. I think Vaughn told me they estimate like 250,000 people here, 250,000 people to come. That's insane. It's a lot of people. So while these guys are trying to make sure that they can get the rest of these things done, the other thing that was brought to our attention is the doors got to be bolted shut. Well, so the door's got to have 2 latches. Currently it has 1. We don't have the resources available to us to add a second latch, but they said that we can affix it shut so that there's no latch just bolted shut or whatever. So that's going to be the biggest hurdle to jump. And if we can't get that done, they're not going to let us race. There's a lot to do to even be able to race at this point, so it is crunch time. Headed out to go do the qualifying, so Travis and I are headed over here. We're gonna hop in the Razor and see if we can go track him down and see how things are going. As this is Tasha. Oh god, Tasha. Hold on. This is Mark's dog. This is Tasha. She's a cute little pit bull. She's having fun at the racetrack. Are you gonna help us win?